At first it was very intimidating. I got into the industry about 25 years ago, and I looked around and realized I was definitely a minority. But it was a calling on my life, it was a passion in my heart, and I just decided to give it everything I had. So I just jumped in with both feet, and quite frankly, the fact that it still is a male-dominated industry doesn't intimidate me in the least. I just do what I do well, as to the best of my ability, and it has never been a factor that I've felt intimidated by ever since. The best advice I'd have for a young woman coming into the industry is, first of all, to recognize you have a very unique competitive advantage. If you look at statistics and the number of women who will be working with wealth, your odds are that you'll be probably working with more women than men ultimately throughout your career. The next piece of advice I would give is become as educated and equipped as you possibly can. Get involved in coaching programs, in mentoring, in academics. I look at myself as a lifelong learner. I've been in the industry now for 25 years, and I still love learning more about how I can be a better and more effective advisor and communicator. When I first entered the industry, I thought I had to be a real professional stock picker or a stock jock, as the men that I admired in the industry had that skill set. And I realized very quickly that's not who I was designed to be. I operate best when I'm helping people discover what's in their heart, discover their purposes and passions, and then aligning their financial life so that they have confidence and clarity. So as soon as I got over the image of what I thought I was supposed to be in the industry and started operating in my sweet spot, I became much freer to fulfill what I felt called to do in the industry, and it led to success. So probably the key piece of advice is not only do you need to know who you are, but know who you're not. When I look at challenges for women investors, I think that they can be minimized by working with the right person. I really don't see them as challenges. I look at every person as very unique, and there's an opportunity, if you're working with the right person, to overcome anything, to be everything that they want to be. So they do need to be educated, they do need to be equipped, and they do need to be empowered, but working with the right advisor, you can overcome all of those and be very successful. I think we have an opportunity to be incredibly successful because of the unique way we're designed, to be nurturing, to be holistic in nature, to be able to wind all of the factors in a woman's life together to create a whole picture. So I look at it as we have a very unique competitive advantage in this industry to approach it from a very holistic standpoint.